Hey Soul Fam, so it is Scorpio High Priestess, and I'm back with an update for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminines. Alright, and we're just going to be tapping right into Divine Masculine's current energy right now, okay? So what's this song? This is Drew Hill, The Love Stays on My Mind. So, somebody's fiending for somebody. And I feel like that's both masculine energy and feminine as well. Like thinking about the past or thinking about, past memories that you guys had. Alright, so let's see what the first card is going to be. Divine Spirit, can we tap into it? Alright, so the first card that came out is the High Priestess. Okay. Alright, so. Ooh, here we go again with this. Look, it just popped out. Ten of Swords. Dang. So somebody is really missing someone here. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. He just said that memories of you are everywhere. So I'm feeling like somebody is just really reminiscing on the past. Yeah, somebody's missing someone. And it's still the same energy where there's some secrets and things being held back, but somebody wants to talk. But it's killing them to be able to even say the things that they need to say to you. So I feel like that's masculine energy, masculine, the DM towards DF right now. And I'm getting like somebody types in a text message and they delete it. They type it again and they delete it. Or they want to call you, but they put the phone down. They think twice. They even want to DM you. They want to hit your DM on social media if they can't get through to your phone. But they always back out. Star card. There's a lot of sexual energy right now. I'm feeling a lot of sexual energy. Like there's a lot of laying in bed at night and thinking about their person, Divine Feminine. And I feel like Divine Masculine is really lonely right now. Like even if he is still cooped up with his past, even if he is still in a relationship with a karmic partner. But I also feel a lot of depressed energy or like anxiety. Didn't I just say that? The Nine of Swords came out. Wow. Yeah. Oh man. So right now, masculine energy, he is thinking of the High Priestess, Divine Feminine. It's some things that he really do want to say. And he's like, I think he's not dipping back into fear, but there is thoughts that is holding him back still from moving forward. Even though I feel like he's received a lot of enlightenment, even with the Star card, and he feels free from his past, but he's still physically there. But spiritually, he's like disconnected completely. He separated himself, but he's having like these really anxious, lonely, cold nights by himself. So, can we clarify that as well, Spirit? Oh, hold on. This is my song, though. And I'm really feeling like it resonates very well with his energy right now. Man, yeah, damn, that's a shame. It's because it's like, I really want to know. I feel that it's some things that has to go on. I think in the last update, it was in regards to like possible divorce. Not possible, but divorce and separation. Sorry about that. I had a call that came through and interrupted the reading, but anyway, back into it. So I wanted to clarify Nine of Swords. Divine Spirit, can you please clarify Nine of Swords? Card fell on the floor. Hold on one second, guys. know, it's the way I'm sitting. My cards are always falling on the floor. So we got the Magician card. All right, um, so even though Divine Masculine is currently in this energy of depression, I feel like he's currently going through the dark night of the soul right now, which is all a part of the healing process, which is all a part of him moving towards union. It's just him letting go of his ego self and his lower self, his old 3D self. But with the Magician card, I do feel like he's still trying to manifest this relationship, as well as I feel like the karmic partner is trying to manipulate him into staying in this relationship. Because I feel like she just knows that he's trying to move on to happiness and she's just not with it. And I think I said that in the last update that she is not trying to let go of what she feels is hers. But he just doesn't want to be there anymore. I mean, even if for any reason he wasn't trying to move towards union with you right now, Divine Feminine, I feel that he just doesn't want to be there because he's growing. He's outgrown that situation. He's outgrown that relationship, that connection altogether. Yeah, and it's things I feel that she possibly holds over his head, or she blackmails him sometimes, so that way he'll think twice about leaving. Oh, a card fell on the floor again, and it's the Six of Swords. I don't even want to pick it up. I'm just gonna read it off. So it's Six of Swords, and yeah, he just wants to move forward with you. And this is why he's in the Nine of Swords right now in the Dark Night of the Soul, because he's stuck. Like, he's really, somebody's really crying about this situation. And I just feel even Divine Feminine is just frustrated at this point. Like, you guys might reflect one another when it comes to being anxious and having anxiety. And you can feel it in your solar plexus. Okay. All right. Divine Spirit. What's the current energy for Divine Masculine right now? What is his current energy right now? It popped out again. Everything is fine. Ten of Swords. I told you I got two Ten of Swords in the deck. Look. Ten of Swords and everything is fine. Yeah. So he is so devastated, but he's dying right now. His old self is dying, and he might even physically feel ill. He might even be going through, what is that, like, you know, when you're going through a spiritual awakening, you can also feel physically, you can feel aches and pains because your body is purging out the old. Yeah. And I just feel like he's also just really hurt about the fact that he's having to go through everything that he's going to in his current relationship with a karmic partner. It's like, because I don't feel that she wants to be with him. She just with him for whatever benefits that she can receive from this connection that they're still in this cycle that needs to be closed. But he just feel like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. Tag. What's the song? The World card. Yeah. He's ready to come into this new cycle. But he's just being held back and manipulated into going backwards. But he wants to go forward. What's the Divine Masculine's feelings towards his karmic partner right now? Divine Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. So at this point, he's really hoping that things just go as planned and go in his favor, move in his favor. But it's just taking time right now, still. Yeah, with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, but things are going to definitely move in his favor. It's just that slow pace. That's all. It's just that very slow pace right now. Oh, Spirit. There's the DM flowing towards the comic partner right now. There's the DM flowing towards the comic partner right now. I feel like the cards be loud when I'm shuffling. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So we got the Knight of Swords. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah. By any means necessary, he's getting out of that relationship. But with the Ten of Pentacles, he's just also very like upset, like hurt and depressed about the fact that he's having to let go of his old life because of the fact that it was something that he was used to, comfortable with. And it's just a big shakeup though. And with the Ten of Pentacles, he has, like I said, he may have children that he's having to separate from, but he's not, I mean, technically he's not going to separate from his children because he's going to be in his children's life by any means necessary as well. With his Knight of Swords, like he's just going out without, he's going out with a fight, even if it's not, like I think I was saying in the last update, like his intentions are not bad at all. He means well, but with the Knight of Swords, he's just very determined. And he wants to start a family with you. And he wants to pick off where y'all left off at. Pick up from where you guys left off at. So he's like, and another thing he's thinking about at nighttime is just creating a family with you. And building a foundation that he wants to build on. Ooh. All right, so we got the King of Swords came out and the Queen of fucking Wands and this karmic card again. As y'all know, this is the karmic card for me. So with the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, there is some things that he still wants to discuss with the Queen of Wands, and I feel like that's them just having discussions on separating. Because they don't really talk that much. I feel like they don't really speak that much. And if whenever they do speak, it's real short. And they're just so distant from one another. And I feel that Divine Masculine holds a lot of loyalty towards you at this point. So, you know what else I feel? I'm also seeing, or I'm getting that DM. The DM wants to, I feel like right now he's being very loyal to you, or he's trying his best to not be lured back into his situation with the karmic partner. But I feel like he wants to talk to you and let you know that he may have been lured and tempted to have sexual relation with the karmic female, the karmic partner. And that's something that he would not want to tell you, but I feel like it's things that he thinks about it, and it's guilt that eats him up at night. Because he was still going back and forth and still vibing off of his 3D old lower self. So because of that, it's like he was tempted into things with the karmic partner that shouldn't have happened, but it did happen just because it was for just like his own personal pleasures and sexual pleasures to feel better when you are not around. Not that she makes him happy, or not that he's pleased, because I don't even think that he's even into sex with a karmic partner anymore. And that's because I feel like he might think of you during this time, or she might even think about you, or neither one of them can get into that, or they can't be together sexually on a passionate level, on a spiritual level. It's just all straight physical. And I feel like he's trying to avoid those things right now, but I also do feel like she tries to lure him in with sexual energy, and she tries to manipulate him into staying with temptation. And he wants to say these things to you. It's like, you know what, I'm thinking about that song from Usher called Bad Habits. I'm going to put that song, you know what? I'm going to put that song in the description below. That video so you guys can check it out, because if you didn't see it, I feel like that's resonating with a lot of DMs right now. And it's pretty much about how Usher is saying about how he has bad habits, that every time, like he loves love, but he's bad at it. So every single time he is trying to move forward, he's pulled backwards. Every time he's trying to be loyal in a situation, he's tempted. I mean, I really feel like that's the current energy right now, that it's something that he's fighting. I don't know what just happened. I feel like I'm getting all these interruptions, man. I feel just things are getting in the way of my reading right now. I'm not feeling it, but I'm gonna get right back into it. So I was saying that oh, that song, it's a song by Usher called Bad Habits, one of his latest songs. But in the song, the lyrics are, what's the song? How it goes, I love love, but I'm bad at it. I just came to fix all of these bad habits. I had way too many one night. I can't even my life. Yeah. So, yeah, so that song I feel like resonate with a lot of DM right now. The collective, because at this moment, DM, he really wants to be very loyal to you. He wants to be loyal, and he wants to be honest, and he wants to stay away from his past. Because it's hard, like with him being physically around, with her being physically around, or them being physically together, living together, whatever, it is still temptation. I can't even talk. Temptation that he's having to fight off. And every single time he tries to love or be loyal, he gets pulled back into his old self, his old ways. Damn, so it's just a big fight that he's having to fight right now to continue to move forward on his journey. Page of Pentacles came out. My spirit is divine messages, energy tools. Alright. And Nine of Wands. Yeah. So like I said, he's having to fight. He's just having to really fight to push forward and get out of that situation and not be tempted when it comes to the karmic offering him sex. And it's not even just sex, it's just she's trying to possibly like sweet talk him now. You know, like offer little small gestures with this Page of Pentacles, like maybe like massages and just being more touchy-feely than usual. Like she's doing, and even with her, she's the Nine of Wands. She's doing everything in her power to keep this going, even though she don't even want this anymore neither. It's just for her personal benefits. But she's really upset because she feel like she can feel it. She just feel his, like she feel his grip, her grip loosening on him. Yeah. No. So he has a comment for energy. Four of Wands. He's ready to he just want to come in union at this point. And he just want a reason to celebrate with you. Divine Feminine. Because I feel that he really does feel like he has the strength to be able to move forward. But he's impatient on this. Let me change this song. Okay. So I had changed the song. The next song was Drew Hill, we're not making love no more. To a certain extent, it resonates. To a certain extent, it resonates. What else is going on right now? With the spirit between DM and karma. What's going on with the spirit between divine masculine and its karma partner right now? The moon card. Yeah. All these secrets and illusions. And he knows that she's wearing a false mask right now. He knows that she's just wearing a mask and she's fronting. She fronting. She has evil intention though. Her intentions are not pure. Y'all see this? Sis, y'all see her in the bottom of the river? And listen, I don't be wanting to say black magic and shit like that, but that's a real thing, and that might not resonate with everyone, but there could possibly be some type of black magic going on, or just someone wishing bad on someone else. And that is considered black magic also. It's just that negative energy you're sending towards someone else, towards another person. But yeah, there are secrets just coming out. He's learning more things about her. She's possibly going to be learning about you. I mean, I think she already knows about you, Divine Feminine. If she does not know exactly who you are, she will soon. She's going to know. It's going to come out. And she's not going to be happy about it at all. At all. Hold on, let me get my tea deck real fast. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm back. I didn't want to pause it because I'm already getting these interruptions, so I just wanted to just step away for 1 second. So I got my tea cards, and I also got my romance angel deck. So I'm probably going to clarify with that also. Yeah, their relationship is just an illusion. Like he's finally seeing their relationship for what it really is, and her intentions for what they really are. And like I said, it's not that she never loved him or she does not love him or have love for him now, but hurt people sometimes. Energy. And clarify the moon card, please. Oh, card fell. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, bear with me. Pathway. So with the pathway card, I'm getting that he is just holding back secrets from her about what his plans is in regards to moving on towards you. Yeah, with the pathway card. He's keeping it. He's not telling her anything. Like whenever they talk, it's always just about maybe the home, maybe just about money, maybe just about children, or like even trying to make it work again. And not that he wants to make it work, but I really do feel like Karmic is trying to convince him to stay in that relationship, or she's even being on her best behavior right now. Can we step into the end of this card? So, and the gift card came out, number 17. So the gift card, she's definitely offering him different things. Like she's being really good to him right now. I think that she's not happy, but she's putting on the facade, being on her best behavior, and giving him little offerings, or it's like she tries to, like, whatever you like, I'll do. Whatever you need, just ask me. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, she just giving up her whole. She just giving it the fuck up. I mean, she giving up. She giving up whatever at this point for just to have this, just to keep this. What's the current energy right now? Family room. Yeah. And there's two females in the pictures, in the back on the wall. So I'm getting at is like the karmic partner and the divine feminine. And with this couch card, they're not sleeping in the same bed right now. And it's like divine masculine wherever he is, when he is sleeping or laying down at night, he thinks about both females, both divine feminine and the karmic partner. And I just feel like with the karmic, he's just thinking about the past, like he's just going over it in his head, all the things they've been through and to where they are right now. And he's thinking about how he's going to actually make that move and let her know exactly what's going on and exactly what he's not going to tell her what his plan is, but he do want to just be free completely. So he wants to even express to her that she's not tripping, that there is someone else. And even if she's aware of you to a certain extent, they may have had discussion about you, and he's only gave bits and pieces, or he's denied it, or he just claimed that you were just someone who was somebody who was, trying to attract him, and he's not interested in this connection, is what he tried to portray the situation to be. Like, it's not me. It's not me, babe. It's she just on my top. She be hitting me up, and I don't respond. I don't really want nothing with her. She want a relationship with me, but she knows I'm in a relationship with you. And this is what I really want. This is what I feel like I'm just getting at this person. DM is also putting on the facade, or he was, and telling her things that she wanted to hear. Like, it's not like that. Shit like that. Yeah. And I feel that he feels embarrassed about it. That he should protect you, but he was defending himself by fronting and acting as though your connection is not what it is, or his feelings towards you is not what they are, just to keep her sane within the situation, just to keep her from not bugging the fuck out, tripping, and giving him a harder time than what she already is giving him. And I really do feel like she's not giving him a hard time. Like, I feel like she might be controlling to a certain extent, or controlling to her needs and to what she wants. But even if they might argue or, have disagreements and stuff like that, I don't even feel like it might be over petty stuff. And not because she just wants to start a fight, because she might be content in her own energy. She just does not want him to leave. So as long as he's around, she's cool. She's good by herself, because she's in it for certain perks. Yeah, and I just really feel like he's embarrassed about the fact that he portrayed you to be something completely different from what you actually are. And then boom, y'all in a relationship in the future. Y'all or soon you guys are in union, and she's aware of it, and he made her believe that it was just something completely different. The complete opposite from what your guys' connection really is. It's divine, but he makes it like you're just a random chick, or just someone else who's trying to get with him like everybody else. But I mean, the DM really does love you. It was never to hurt you, which is why. What's the song? It's Tyrese Shame, which is why he feels ashamed right now. And this does not resonate with everybody. This can be just for a few in collective. I mean, take it how it resonates, but this isn't for everyone. Some things may resonate with you, some things may not. But I mean, because I really do feel like even in the beginning of you guys' connection, he didn't think that it will be like this. He didn't think that he will feel this strong about you the way that he do. And that's because it's beyond just a crush. It's, it's not a regular relationship here. So it says, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, yeah, right now, like I said, he is going through the dark night of the soul. And in a tower moment, everything is hitting him right now real hard. He's going through karma for prolonging the situation, for trying to stay stuck in somewhere where he didn't belong. And he's ashamed of it. He's ashamed of himself because he knew better. He just was trying to ignore this change that he had to go through. I mean, I feel, of course, already he's aware of the fact that this is something that he can't avoid, but it took him a while to do so. And these things do haunt him now. Because it's becoming like too much. It's like a volcano. Everything is starting to erupt and just come out. This song really is resonating right now. I love, I'm just I have it so many. Okay, a card doesn't want to come out. Oh, here we go. Honeymoon. So it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I'm feeling like he's trying to come in during holiday season. So, you could possibly expect him to reach out or just express some things to you that you might want to hear, or give you an update on what's going on his end with the honeymoon card. And he just really wants to be with you during holiday time. Like, I think he's also stressed out about the fact that he has to possibly even be there during a time where it's supposed to be peace and happiness. And especially with COVID, like, too many people I don't think are going to be getting together like usually, like any other year on a holiday of Thanksgiving or Christmas. But so people are more confided, and they're with whoever they're with, whoever they live with. All right, so we got the wedding card. This situation involves marriage. So again, they're going through divorce right now, or separation, and or he's wanting to propose and he's thinking about marriage with you, along with the honeymoon card. So he's really thinking about your future right now with this Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, and the honeymoon and the wedding card, as well as the gift card. Like, he really wants to. He feels like he owes you a lot for just being patient, for just sticking around, and being by his side, supporting him, even if it's from a distance. But he knows that you do have faith in him, which is helping him have faith in the situation. Yeah. Wow. And look, with the forgiving and the learning card, you can see this female, she's on her knees and she's praying, and it's like an angel is above her, and angels are watching over her. Divine spirit is watching over her. Her angels and her ancestors are right there. You hear the song? He just said, I say my prayers every night. This is Drew Hill 5 steps. Wow. And one. You hear that? Yeah. Wow. Some synchronicities tapping in. Yeah. So I feel like he's definitely praying at night. Like he is really trying to manifest his change and pray for this new beginning with you. And he's trying to forgive himself first. So that way you can forgive him, and that way he can just move on and feel way more lighthearted about the whole entire situation. Because I feel like he just goes back and forth and he has a lot of mental conflict about this. Not about wanting to be with you, but just mental conflict about the whole fact that he's having to undergo this change that he was never prepared to go through. And I think because he's already gained a lot of wisdom, now it's really hitting him. It's like that's scary to live a life where you're comfortable with something, even if it's not healthy for you and it's toxic, but that's all you know. So when you're awakened, you can't unawake yourself. You cannot go back to sleep. So it's a shakeup. It's scary to him, and he's just doing a lot of purging and a lot of healing right now. But his main mission is to be with you. That's not going to change. I don't think that's going to change. I feel like every single day is like a step closer. 5 steps. It's like he just got to take those steps. And he is definitely doing so. He's doing that. He's doing what he's supposed to do right now. But it's just a lot of forgiveness that has to go on. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And that's both parties. Because the DM is wearing a mask because he's trying to keep this situation at a cool temperature. Cool temperature. It's like he's trying to keep this relationship at bay without the drama, even though that's going to happen anyway. But with the deception, I feel like he was also just putting on the front that he wanted to be in that relationship when he really didn't want to. But I feel that even when he was doing that, he was doing it because he was in the midst of trying to make a decision. But now I don't feel he can wear that mask anymore, and I feel that he just wants to be able to express himself and take that mask off and just be 100% honest about what he's ready to do and what he's ready to move on from, for sure. And then with the mask, the karmic is wearing a mask right now because she is really trying to put on the front like this is what she wants. This is where she want to be at. And sometimes, you know how when like you're with someone and if for any reason you no longer are attracted to that person, or you've been through so many things and you guys are just not connected anymore, you're not physically attracted to your person anymore for whatever reason. When you know that someone else got their eye on your person, you are now attracted to them again for whatever reason. It's like you're looking at this person in a different light, and it's like you just now you're seeing whatever this new person is seeing in your person again. And I feel that that's what's going on too. Like she might be somewhat attracted to him. She might think he's attractive, but she might just fell out of love. So it's like she wasn't looking at him in that. She wasn't looking at him in that light anymore, and she wasn't really even, just having that urge to have sex and it be a natural urge. Because she possibly have been very selfish, and she was more so worried about herself anyway. But yeah, I just feel like she's finding him to be very attractive right now because he's in his element. He's feeling himself also because he knows that his DF finds him to be attractive. He knows that his DF is sexually attracted to him, and he knows that like he just feel like he got his groove back, like Stella. Like she hating right now. She hating on that too. She's not feeling it at all because she's brought him down and fucked with his security. Finances and career came out. It says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and this is about their money, his money, their material things that are joined together. Yeah. Wow. That's the same thing. It's the same old energy, but I can say that the DM is definitely healing and purging right now. So that's a change, because I feel like in the last update he realized and received a lot of enlightenment and stuff, and it was like he is ready to move forward. But right now it's still some work that needs to be done, and that right now, that is the purging that he's having to do. That is him having to forgive himself from what he's been through and what he's accepted from his karmic partner, and what he gave that he shouldn't have gave, because he was giving too much just because he wanted love and affection, or he wanted that attention from her. He was giving her way more than she was deserving. And now it's like she's taken so much and deprived him of so much that he wants to be able to give divine feminine everything she deserves, but he can't give that because he is deprived. He can't. He's trying to work towards it right now, but I mean, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So he's in hermit mode and he's going within himself right now. Like I said, dark night of the soul. So he is lonely. I feel like he goes back and forth with a lot of anxiety, but then he also has times where he's just feeling like he's holding a lot of sexual energy towards DF when he's by himself. And he cannot wait to get towards you to be able to be physical with you. And yeah, he think about you all the time. Day and night. He think about you when he wake up. He think about you when he go to sleep. He probably dream about you too. He probably just like, I mean, like, you're the only thing that he can think about. Yeah. Let's see, how's the divine feminine feeling right now? No. Is a karmic partner, and this is for whatever group this resonates with because of collective, because like I said, all karmic partners might not know exactly who you are. If they do though, I'm just going to look into it right now. How, even if they don't, they just know that you're around. What does the karmic partner feel about DF right now, divine spirit? And again, this may not resonate with everybody, but let's see. 7 of Wands came out. So she's standing her ground on making sure that she don't let him go. She's standing her ground on making sure that she keeps this connection going between them two. And she's just not going to let you win. That's how she feels. And not that it's a competition. It's not. It's just that for her, it is. And yeah, like, what is this? 5 of Swords? Yes. Like, this is what I'm saying. She's going to also keep this shit going by any means necessary as well. He wants to move on by any means necessary, and she wants to hold on to this connection by any means necessary with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. She's determined. And she don't even care if she has to play a little nasty to be able to do that. Yeah, but she is not feeling you right now at all, divine feminine. She's definitely aware of you for sure, and I feel like this is a lot of collective is picking up on, more than a little bit. I truly feel that way. Even if she does not know exactly who you are, she has an idea of who you are, and she's watching. She's watching. What is the kind of thing for the divine feminine? Clarify how this works, please. Collective, what's the kind of thing? Deep breath. What is this? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, and she's working really hard on making sure. That's what that is. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Hierophant. Because she feels as though this is her marriage, her relationship, that there's no one that's going to get in the way of it. No matter what's going on in their connection right now. Yeah, and I also feel like she cares what people think. And she just felt like she can't allow people to see her, even her, go through this right now. This separation, this breakup. So it's like she lives her lives for others as well. She lives her life. Look, Queen of Swords. She lived her life based off of what others think her life should go like, or what it should be like. She could be very religious, and she wants to have a marriage just by the book, like through thick and thin, through whatever. Like, no matter what they go through, she felt like we should be together. We should stick it out. That's what husband and wife do. Whether they are married or not. They may or may not be married. They could just be in a relationship that they've been in for so long that is compared to a marriage. It's like a marriage. And with the Queen of Swords, she got some shit she want to say to you, Divine Feminine. It's some things she want to ask. Some things she want to say. And she wants to talk. But because she's playing nice and she's on her best behavior, she's not going to do that. And she also cares what people think. So she don't want to act out. I don't think she would act out unless shit hit the fan. And she was put in that position on Front Street that you were right there and she was right there. It'll be a conversation had. And it could turn into more than that if for any reason you allow it, Divine Feminine. I mean, but then again, I mean, it's only but so far you're going to allow somebody to disrespect you. So I get that. But I'm just saying that you hold the power at the end of the day. Because there is nothing to discuss. There is nothing to discuss about your connection with the DM. That is a divine connection. It's going to happen. There's no way around that. You know why? Because it's the Justice card. It just came out. Yep. Because you will receive justice in this situation. You will receive justice. And she's going to get all the information that she needs. Or whatever it is she wants to know, she will know. And I feel that the DM is going to express these things to her. You don't really have to say much of anything. And I do feel like he's just trying to protect you. Yeah, just watch your back. Not saying like somebody's going to be coming after you or she's going to be going after you, but I mean, you still do have to protect yourself. Because some karmic partners are very toxic to where they will pop the fuck up on you if they know where you are, where you stay. They'll try to get people that they know to be like a fly on the wall. Like a informant, you know what I mean? Like try to get people to go around you just to go back to her and give her some information. And that does not resonate for everybody, but if you feel as though it resonates with you, then this is for you. Because I see that. Because if her plan does not go as planned with this Eight of Pentacles, she is going to be the Five of Swords. She's not going to play nice anymore. So, like I said, she'll do anything at this point by any means necessary, even if she has to get others involved. And that is not for everybody. It just doesn't resonate with everyone. But let's see what else. Can we clarify the Five of Swords? Queen of Cups. Yeah, she's very emotional. The karmic is very emotional about this also. Like, she's upset. I feel like she's angry, but she's also very upset and sad about the situation as well, because she knows that she played a huge part in this, and it was something that she feels like she could have saved their relationship. But at this point, it's like she's looking at this cup with the Queen of Cups. It's like she's looking at the cup, and it's empty, and she really is in disbelief about how much changed between the two of them. Because I feel like she may have had him wrapped around her finger, and even though, like I said, it wasn't healthy, it was a toxic relationship, it was still something that they were both used to. And to her, it wasn't bad at all, because she may have got everything she wanted. To him, it was he felt like, it is what it is, and this is where I am, and I love this person, so I'm going to deal with whatever I have to deal with in this relationship. When really he never had to deal with it. It was just that was the mindset that he had, which kept him stuck. But no longer, obviously, he's no longer stuck in the situation on a mental level. I feel like my music is real loud. Nice breaking the curve. King of Pentacles. Yeah, because he was the provider. He was the provider. He was providing for that relationship. And I feel like it was on a financial aspect. And she's really upset because she know that she neglected the relationship when it came to love. She know that she neglected him. And she pushed him away. But either way, I feel like he had to go through this journey anyway. He had to go through this closing of the cycle regardless. Like, this was not a relationship that was meant forever or to last as long as it did. Okay, Divine Spirit, what is DF feeling towards DM right now? What is Divine Feminine feeling towards Divine Masculine right now? Oops. What card is that? The Hermit card. Yeah, so the Divine Feminine, you guys are also just, at this moment, you're going within inside yourself, but you were doing that in the last update as well. Just like a lot of love and a lot of self-care right now, because you know that you can only give yourself the love that you need and deserve. He's not able to give that to you, right? I mean, he can give you love. He can't give you commitment at this moment. He's still healing right now, still trying to get rid of his situation that he's currently in and take care of all the things, that he has to wrap up. But yeah, you Divine Feminine, you're not lonely, but you are alone. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. What is DS energy? Okay. Two of Swords. And it's like, even now, Divine Feminine is having to make a choice. You're making a choice between moving on and continuing to be patient. But you're also aware that he is still having to make a decision. Because I even feel with the Two of Swords, you are really, Divine Feminine, you're very tired of being blinded in what's going on right now in his world. You're very tired of being blinded. With that Moon card, you're tired of not being aware of his next move and whatever secrets are being kept. Because you do know intuitively, even though her eyes are blinded, even though her eyes are covered right here, she has a blindfold on. You, she's using her intuition at this point. And divine feminine, you intuitively know that he's keeping some secrets and some things back, but you are waiting for him to express it with the Two of Swords. You know that he's going to say something eventually with the Nine of Cups. You're just sitting here in your own world, loving on yourself, taking care of yourself. Drop the card. I feel like I have to pick it up. Hold on. That's the Emperor card. Yeah. And you also know that he wants to commit to you. You do know that with the Emperor card. And he does. It's coming, though. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's just taking its time. But it's moving, though. Aww. Two of Cups. Yeah. You can't wait to unite. You cannot wait to have a reunion. Yeah, you're very impatient now at this point. Just over it. And Four of Pentacles. So you're very selfish with your energy, though. Yeah, even though you do want this commitment, you're just, I feel like you're going back and forth with your feelings regarding this whole situation right now. Like, you do love him so much, but at the same time, you just love yourself enough to understand that you can't dwell on the situation, because you cannot make him move faster than what he's moving. But you don't want to, because that's going to be corrupting his divine journey. Because it is, this is your journey and his journey separate, but this is you guys' journey together as well. But right now, you guys are having to go through this journey alone in order for it to be a fresh new start, a healthy new start. And so that way you guys don't have to continue to go back to separation, because there's healing that still needs to be done. So that's what he's currently doing right now. So you do have to be patient, divine feminine. And it does suck, but I mean, it has to be some things that you can work on as well. I mean, we can always continue to work on ourselves, so. But you're very stingy with your energy. You do want to be with him too. You do miss your DM, but you also understand that you can't have what you want while he's still there with her. Page of Wands. So you do hold a lot of passion for him, though. Yeah. All right, I'm about to end this reading with a Lantern Oracle deck. Okay, just to end on a positive note. Divine Spirit, on a positive note. Oops. Okay. So, wisdom in play. Number 3. It says our intuition knows more than we do. Exactly. Like I was saying with, what is this? The Two of Swords. It's like the same thing. Like I was saying, you are blind to the situation from what he does not tell you, but intuitively you know what's going on. You know exactly what's going on. You do know that there are some secrets that you're not aware of. I don't know what the secrets are. We can go into that on the next update. But I mean, of course, it's finances and things like that. But I really do think that it has to do with him being not honest when it came to his connection with the karmic. But we will go into that in the next update, though. We'll get into the details, get into that tea, because I do want to know. I want to know myself. But we'll tap right into it, like within 2 days or a day. I might, yeah, maybe a day. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't want to expose the DM, but he won't expose himself anyway. We still love you, Divine Masculine. But there are some things that DM wants to express that you're not aware of. And if you guys were in connection at a point, and if you guys are in separation now, while you guys were in connection, or, yeah, he was not being honest about a lot of things. He might have been feeding you with lies, not because he don't love you, but because he does. And he was also, but he was being very selfish and wanting what he wanted what he wanted. Yeah, he wanted his cake and he wanted to eat it too, and not because he wanted to be with you and be with the karmic because he was in love or isn't or still in love with the karmic, but he wanted his cake and eat it too because that was somewhere where he's very comfortable and somewhere where he was used to. And he would have to, that meant changes and having to let go, but we already know he's working on that right now, so we're not going to down talk the DM. But yeah, so this is the update for this week. No, not gonna say this week because I told you I'm gonna update within a day or two. But for today is 11/2, November 2nd, and this is the current update. Okay, for DM and DF. So, all right, you guys. If you guys like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will be coming back at you with another update for DM and DF. And the karmic partner as well, and then also I will be posting more pick a card readings. Okay, so yep, I'll be talking to you guys soon. Bye, Sophia.